Originally, the only statement that the defendant gave was that the victim was quote-unquote trying to rape her. Originally, the only statement that the defendant gave was that the victim was quote-unquote trying to rape her. Originally, the only statement that the defendant gave was that the victim was quote-unquote trying to rape her.
Your Honor, the state is recommending 30 days in the Yamhill County Correctional Facility. The agreement was that parties could argue about the time in jail, with the ceiling being 30 days. Looking at the injuries, Your Honor, I think 30 days is an appropriate sanction. The defendant needs to understand that even given a situation where he felt that he may have been some harm, when there was no weapons being used against to pick up a weapon and to use it against this person who then was clearly injured and really could have been more injured. Had that lasted any lower eyesight, could have been severely impaired or lost. And we would be looking at a different kind of assault charge, perhaps. Standard fines and fees, Mr. Goodfellow, is retained, Your Honor, so there are no court-appointed fees.
Originally, the only statement that the defendant gave was that the victim was quote-unquote trying to rape her. Physical altercation had taken place. There have been extensive negotiations between the parties. I think Mr. Goodfellow and I have had a number of conversations with Your Honor. The bottom line is the defendant caused these injuries, and I think the defendant would, if we were to go to trial, claim a self-defense type of argument, and even given that, taking all of those facts in light, most favorable to him, I think Mr. Goodfellow and I have had conversations about the reasonable use of force, and that perhaps the state could overcome that argument if need be because of the injuries sustained by the victim and the lack of injuries sustained by the defendant at all. So, given all of that, Your Honor, this is the result that we have come to. The defendant doesn't have any prior criminal history, and that clearly was another one of the circumstances that we took into consideration when fashioning this resolution. Originally, the only statement that the defendant gave was that the victim was quote-unquote trying to rape her.